on real quick before I get up here, because I've been meaning to say this. I had this hit the other day about the whole Epstein thing, and that stuff's still going to come out. And I think a lot of his sickness is recent. I mean, he's really going. You know what I'm talking about? He's going downhill fast. His health is like faster than well, I don't know. 2 weeks ago, he's really had a downfall, and I think it's the stress of the Epstein files. And I said it before, I feel like Epstein himself, from the other side, for entertainment purposes only, is haunting 45. It's kind of like a Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge with Marley, Epstein as Marley. Now, the other thing that I got was, I know this is like maybe controversial, I don't know, just my feeling of, 45 already, in so many ways, his like soul already left his body in 2020. So is there any way to save him? I feel like not. He's just this carcass, this rotted carcass, walking around making these horrible, doing these, his ego alone, his ego, it's like a demon, for entertainment purposes only, is what's alive in that rotted carcass of a body. And but whatever's left in there, Epstein is trying to wake up, and that list, the full list, will come out. The victims will be heard. But here's the hit that I got. They showed me that, you know how people say, Ivanka, how maybe she had a relationship with her father, and everybody's like, no, that wouldn't happen. No, it's just, he's creepy, but I'm getting that something did happen. And what Spirit showed me was Mackenzie Phillips, the daughter of John Phillips from the Mamas and the Papas. Now, I love the Mamas and the Papas, but obviously if you know the story of John Phillips, that was a jacked up dude. And Michelle Phillips from the Mamas and the Papas, mother of China Phillips, Susan Wilson Phillips, all that stuff, that lore. Beautiful girl. She has issues, like she's uber religious now. Anyway, Michelle Phillips from Mamas and the Papas was married to John Phillips. She had to flee him because he was so drugged up and crazy. And then of course we hear that his first daughter, Mackenzie Phillips, who was in One Day at a Time, and her character was kind of a representation of her because she was sort of like an anorexic, drugged up, crazy mess. But because she came out and said that her father, John Phillips, had a sexual relationship with her, and it really jacked her up. Obviously, no daughter would want that. She was coerced and gaslit into thinking that was what love was. And what Spirit showed me was that's what happened to Ivanka. And it's just, so Ivanka, at some point, I believe this, at some point will have to tell her truth, but she's afraid, and she's still in the ethers. She's seen some stuff, y'all. That girl has seen some things, and I don't like Ivanka, but I do have compassion for her in that.